This kid comes up and he goes like, I peed in my pants. And I was like, that ain't gonna get you girls, bro. You're gonna wanna work on that. For 1 year of my life, I was a kindergarten teacher, and no one tells you this. When you work with kindergartners, all you're doing is domesticating wild animals. That is all you are doing. That is it. I had a kid eat his own boogers and stare at me. Do you know what that feels like? Ugh. You know what it feels like to watch a serial killer happen in front of you, just to watch little Dexter put all the pieces of the puzzle together. He's like looking into my soul as he's eating his own boogers. With the confidence of Liam Neeson in the movie Taken, he's got a special set of skills. Taste bud's not in that set of skills. Clearly, I can tell by the way you're wolfing those things off your finger. I thought it was a self-correcting problem. I was like, you know what, bro? You eat those and you see what happens. Then he goes back for another round. I'm like, called my bluff. Good for you. Look at that. The buffet is open, I guess. We do not share. Like, yeah, you just think I was just in over my head. Some of you parents know you have a kid that shouldn't have been going to school at 6 years old. They weren't housebroken yet. You know that. You know that. You know which ones you are. You'd send your kids to school with an extra set of clothes. That's rude. Don't do that. That's rude. Because that's a mindset. You look at your kid and you're like, there is no way this kid goes 6 hours, same pants. That is not gonna happen. It's never happened so far. And there's also no way I'm going over there to change those pants. That's not gonna happen either. Let's let that 22-year-old with $40,000 in student loan debt and questioning his life, let's let him do that. Let's break his spirit day one. Let's show him what reality is like. Because I didn't know I was gonna have to do that. Change kids' pee pants. I didn't know. First day of school, I'm just standing there, this kid comes up and he goes like, I peed in my pants. And I was like, that ain't gonna get you girls, bro. You're gonna wanna work on that. Your game is weak. If I were you, I'd go lay on that beanbag chair back there. It's absorbent. You'll absorb it all. Just 5 minutes on the front, rotate 5 minutes on the back. You're probably good. Then it dawned on me, I gotta go change this kid's pants. I've never done that. I've never changed a kid's pants. Before I walk in the bathroom, I'm like, don't tell anybody about this. I don't know, that may have been harsh. That's maybe not what I want to say right now. I don't want that getting echoed to your parents. We went to the bathroom, he told me not to say anything about it. No! It needs context. Tell everybody. You know what, don't tell it. I don't know what to do. I just want you to forget about this even happening. So we go in there and I'm like, urinal protocol, bro. You stare at the wall, I stare at that wall, we don't make eye contact. That's what we're doing right now. I want you to lock in on that tile like a fighter pilot. No side eye either, weirdo. We're not doing that game. So then I got like, grab like the side of his sweats. I'm like pulling him down, and as soon as they get like mid-thigh level, this monster throws his hands above his head and just starts leaning into like, there we go. Yeah, just swinging. What are you doing, Magic Mike? Are you kidding me right now? To go burn my eyes out of my head. It's ridiculous. My first day in this classroom, I'm writing my name on the whiteboard. I wrote Mr. I got through the first letter of my first name, B, and this kid in the back of the room just goes, yo, what's up, Mr. Butt Nugget? Just screamed that at me. He screamed butt nugget at me. In a room full of 6-year-olds. I'll tell you one thing, comedically, he was destroying. Like, I was impressed. I was like, how are you gonna open on a standing ovation? Is that what you're gonna do right now? What are you gonna close on? Because butt nuggets is hilarious, and you cannot discipline a kid while you're laughing. That doesn't happen. They know they beat you. I was at the whiteboard just trying to hold it together, just going. Don't laugh, it shows weakness. These monsters feed on weakness. Because I did not take Intro to Butt Nugget in college, all right? I didn't see that elective, so I just had to wing it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well. We do not talk like that in this classroom. And this kid just confidently leans back and goes, really? Why not? Butt's not a bad word, and neither is nugget. Dang it! are you now gonna throw a logical argument back at me? Ridiculous. One day this kid goes, yo, Mr. B, why are you so sweaty right now? Thank you, appreciate that one, thanks. Yeah, good question. I'm having what's called an anxiety attack right now. Because I just realized I don't know how to spell receive on the whiteboard. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, too many vowels in that word, all right? I's, E's, more E, a C that sounds like an S in there somewhere. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there is no autocorrect on a whiteboard, okay? That is no replacements every single time. You can't just be like, there's 3 letters, you figure it out. I quit teaching because of the word unnecessary. That is why I retired from education. Try to spell that word puzzle freehand. You gotta take a nap halfway through it. I was like, it is why is there a C in this word? I'm gonna factor a Y out. You know what? Who wants to take a nap right now? Let's do that. It's a ridiculous year. My favorite day, though, this is the elementary school Super Bowl for the teachers. It's school picture day, by a mile. School picture day, greatest day ever. Because every kid shows up on school picture day like a train wreck. They dress as if bomb raid sirens are going off and they barely escaped. They look like their mom kicked in their bedroom door that morning like, get out of bed and put this tiny sweater vest on. But I have to take a shower. There's no time for showers. Move. Now run to school with this humongous envelope full of nothing but change. Like, what? Trust me, none of you in this room, none of you have ever looked at a little headshot you got at 8 years old from school and thought, yup, nailed it. Oh, I'm so glad I wore that Ninja Turtle sweatshirt that morning. Just covered in SpaghettiO stains. Hot look. Like a young Timberlake right there. That's... But here's who I blame for it after watching it happen. The photographer at the school. That person's a monster. Because they know where this ends for them. These kids, they know where it ends. They could stop it from happening. Last line of defense. They didn't even try. These evil human beings will look at these train wrecks through a camera lens and just go, yes! I'm so glad you wore a turtleneck shirt. Those never go out of style. How'd you know that? Oh yeah, you tucked that shirt into your jeans. Right into the elastic band of that acid wash. You tuck that shirt in. Oh my God, do you have a rat tail haircut right now? You put that down the front. What are you, crazy? Chest out. Be proud of that furry little tail. That looks like you have a ferret riding shotgun in your life. Let's be honest, that's a rare look. We're gonna have my assistant put some colorful beads in that thing real quick. Because that's gonna complement the neon lasers we're gonna fire through the background of this picture. Oh yeah, your mom checked that box. Because she's awesome, all right? You know what, let's go big in this picture. Do this pose for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Oh, and a bonus feature for you, in the background of your picture, we're also gonna put another picture of you whimsically looking off into the distance for no reason, like you're about to start singing in The Sound of Music. Ah. And we all have terrible pictures. Every one of us has a terrible picture. You know where it is? It's on social media. And you know what the problem is? It's not your picture. It's someone else's. But no one cares what you look like in their picture as long as they look beautiful. There could be a murder happening in the background of someone's profile picture. And they'd be like, look how hot I am in this. Oh my God, is that guy getting stabbed to death right now behind you? I mean, yeah. But look at how the police lights bring out my jawline all nice. And the helicopter airlifting the victim is blowing my hair back like a Beyonce music video. Listen, I tagged 911 in the picture, okay? Hashtag hurry. I put that in there. I was sneezing in the background of my friend's picture. A sneeze is not a good freeze frame look. No one knows you're sneezing. They just look like you got hit with a taser. You're just like, you got like a new vein you never knew you had in your forehead. Dry heaving. One eye's all crossed. So I was like, yo, man, you gotta take that picture down. You gotta get that picture off the internet now. He goes, I'll handle it. That's what he said. He said he'll handle it. He didn't take it down. He just put a black bar over my eyes. Hey, moron, this is not an episode of Gangland, okay? You cannot blur out my identity like that. Plus, I'm still tagged in the picture, so I don't know who you think you're fooling right now with your fancy Photoshop skills. One thing I do love is when people say they're not photogenic. We've all heard that, right? Someone says they're not photogenic. When someone says they're not photogenic, what they're telling you is that they're crazy, that they're a crazy person. Because what they're technically saying is, no, do not show me an accurate physical representation of what I look like, because that looks nothing like the me I have inside my mind. I'm a pretty princess up in here. And what you just showed me on that dream-crushing camera looks like I just ate a pretty princess with 150 sides of ranch. I didn't know this about working with kids. They're morning people. Woo! Kids are morning people. You know why little kids are morning people? Because you're weak in the morning as a grown-up, and they know that. Instinctually, it's like a feeding frenzy of sharks with blood in the water. Little kids pop out of bed at 4 in the morning and just start giving themselves haircuts with butter knives. And trying to turn on your barbecue to cook Eggo waffles. It's insane. And I'm not a morning person. If you're a morning person in this room right now, hey, if you're a morning person, congratulations. Good for you. But I want you to know this fact. At some point in time in your morning person life, everybody you know has thought about murdering you. And not just kind of murdering you, they've thought it all the way through the process. They've drawn out plans, all right? They put together lists of things they need to get at Home Depot. They have gone through the steps in their minds. So be grateful that they haven't done it. Like, listen, you know you're not a morning person if you've ever done this. I've been driving your car, 7 a.m., right? And you see a jogger on the side of the road. Like, way too happy to be out of bed. You know, one of those people frolicking down the side of the road like a happy deer in a Disney movie, just ponytail swinging back and forth with a sassy attitude, like, hey, look at me, everybody. I'm out of bed on purpose. I have an E-Trade account. My life is like a happy musical. And you see that person, and in your mind, you think, wham! Right? You're like, oh, I could have got it. I could have got him right there. The elbow goes a little bit, like, oh! I feel better. I feel better right now, right? Little morning person justice right there. That's what it was. You don't do it. You just think about it in your head. It makes you feel better. You're like, I can make it through today because of that. And relax, morning people. We wouldn't do it, and you'd never die like that anyway. You're far too annoying to die like that. You just bounce off the car. Oh, look who's up early. Mr. Grumpy is. I love being out of bed. You hear that, put your car in reverse and go after him. Kids are up early. I don't have any kids. I have a 5-year-old godson. I thought I could handle him for 24 hours. That was a mistake. So wrong. I want to hug everybody with a kid. I'll tell you good work. The night he stayed with me, he woke me up the most terrifying way imaginable. It's probably happened to some of you in here, but I'll never sleep a full night again without fearing for my life. He woke me up from a dead sleep by just staring at me! Does that happen to you? That is insane. Do you know how much evil a child has to possess in their hearts to set off your body's fight or flight instincts while you're sleeping? Like, do you understand? The level of danger you're in? They don't touch you, they don't have to, they just hover over you, just staring at you. Just breathing on you with their weird cereal breath. And your body's like, wake up, idiot, you're about to catch a Tonka truck right in the mouth. And you don't have dental insurance, you're gonna have to wear that chip. After 24 hours watching a 5-year-old, I finally understood everything that my father did that I made fun of him for. Everything. Finally got it. Made sense to me. I finally understood why he took so long every time he went in the bathroom. Some of you guys know right now you didn't have to go. You're just hiding in the bathroom. That's all you're doing. You just lock the door. It's like your own little panic room. You're like, I'm not a bad grown-up. I didn't leave the house. I'm inside a smaller house. With strict security, and I've got my iPhone. I'm here, I'm good. I don't need to answer any more questions. I'm done with you. It's embarrassing, that's what I did. I'm a grown man. And I was hiding in a bathroom from a 5-year-old. And this is what this evil little beast did to me. He just paced back and forth outside the bathroom door like a velociraptor in Jurassic Park, right? Just back and forth, stalking his prey. He's got me cornered. He's like, ha ha ha, in the bathroom, idiot. There's no exits in there. One way in, one way out. I'll be here all day. I can just hear him outside the door snarling and scratching, doing knuckle push-ups, slamming Mountain Dew, getting ready for war when I come out again. I'm just terrified. His evil little fingers slide under the bathroom door, just wriggle at me. Just taunting me. Brian, get out here, I'm not through with you. I'm about to cry, then his evil little eyeball comes down flat on the floor and just starts peering at me underneath the door. Brian! Brian! What are you doing in there? Brian! What are you doing? Giving myself a vasectomy with a Mach 3 razor is what I am trying to do right now. Somebody get me a bottle of whiskey and a roll of duct tape. I think this is called preventative health care. I'm not sure. I might not understand the definition of that. It's just not my fault, though. I'm a man. Ladies, I don't know if you know this, but men, we are way worse at keeping children safe and alive than you. Did you know that? I'm telling you, you know who invented the phrase, walk it off? A man. A man did that. Walk it off. When he was watching a baby for the first time, baby takes a face plant. Get him, walk it off. Come on, stop crying. Come on, hurry up, your mom can get home in a second. They start negotiating. What do you want, pizza? Ice cream? What's gonna buy your silence? Hey, those teeth are probably gonna fall out anyway. Don't even worry about those ones. Put them under your pillow, give you $5. Just shut your yap. That's what we're gonna do right now. Never speak of this incident again. I don't know if you've ever seen a man fail at raising a child in public, but it's hilarious. I was at an airport in New York, minding my own single, kidless business, just refreshing Facebook. That's all I'm up to. Oh yeah, that's how you know you're not busy, when you have the time to refresh your Facebook news feed. Like, what are you guys doing now? What about now? How about now? It's been 30 seconds. Anybody do anything? So I'm sitting there, minding my own single, kidless business, little free-range 2-year-old. Just comes waddling up to me, just like a little tiny zombie, staggering around. There's no parents around. I see no parents. It's not attached to any sort of rope or anything. So I have no idea whose child this is. It comes up to me and just starts like slapping at my leg, just like it's trying to pet me, is what it's doing. It's trying to pet me like I'm an animal. It's trying to pet me like I'm a dog. It's just slapping at me, because that's how 2-year-olds pet things. They slap at it like it owes them money and they're collecting on a street corner. That's how they pet things. That's why every time you see a dog being pet by a 2-year-old, worst part of that dog's life right there. Worst part of his day. We know the dog hates it, because what do we say to the 2-year-old slapping the dog in the face? Be gentle. Be gentle when you pet the doggy. Let go of his tongue, please. Stop gouging his eyes out. And the dog is looking at you, panicked, like, yo, this thing speaks less English than I do, okay? It doesn't know what gentle means, and if I bite it, I think I get the chair. So we need to come up with a negotiation. Do I need a lawyer present? What did I do to you guys? I've just been sleeping all day. Leave me alone. So I gotta go catch an airplane now. And I can't just leave this 2-year-old by itself. Can't walk up like, yo, peace, baby. Enjoy wherever you're flying to. Oh, yeah, fly with no bags. That's so YOLO of you. I like that. So I gotta find this baby's parents. And I know one thing. You can't go picking up somebody's baby in public unless you want to end up with a baby for life. I think it's like a loophole. You're like, oh, you're cute. Where are your parents at? And they jump out. Aha! That's your baby now. And then just run off. No, you take it back. No, they're like, we're going to Vegas. That's your baby. I'm not picking up this baby. Instead, this baby just grabs onto my finger like a tiny little monkey and just starts walking me through an airport. Just walking me through an airport. And listen, I'm not walking all breezy, like chilled out, strolling. I am defensive slide, head on a swivel. Because there is a very fine line between returning a baby and taking a baby. There's a very fine line. And it's all body language. If you have like a ponytail and a neck beard and sweatpants and a fanny pack and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know the signs. So I'm just like, hero over here, hero. Hero, hero. No tasers, hero. So I bring this baby up to the gate agents and I go, hey, I just found a baby in the airport, and I wasn't gonna bring the baby up to you, but I have heard the announcements you guys made. You guys made it. This is your rule, not mine. You made it this announcement on the overhead speakers. This baby is clearly somebody's carry-on luggage left unattended, and that, it's against your rules, not mine. Didn't check it for bombs. Smells like it might have one though, so you're gonna wanna, got a little bioterrorist here, you wanna handle that. This lady gets on the intercom and she just looks at me and she goes, you're gonna wanna put a little more effort into that thing, because right now, we have joint custody over said baby, and I don't even know you, I don't think this is gonna work at all. I guess I kind of underestimated how much somebody was looking for this baby. Because out of that mumbled loudspeaker, I feel an explosion of mom rage. I don't see it, I feel a wave of mom rage just rumbling through the airport, and I hear people screaming, and I see a woman sprinting through the airport. People are diving out of her way. She is a tornado of rage and fury. There's a path of just absolute destruction behind her. Also behind her was a sad, sad man. Just limping along behind her, completely mowed over by the mother of rage. Right, his clothes are all tattered like Tom Hanks in the movie Castaway, so... What I'm saying is, based on body language alone, I know whose fault this is. I figured it out. He did something stupid. She comes running up to us and she goes, oh my God! I went to the bathroom for 2 minutes! And my idiot husband fell asleep watching the baby. He did that, and I looked right at this sad man. Broken, sad man. And I just said, please, sir, tell me this is your return flight home. Because if this is how you're starting your vacation, it's over for you. There's no code getting over the I lost the baby argument, all right? Nobody forgets that one. 2 weeks later, he'll be like, I'm gonna go return the rental car. Don't fall asleep in it first, moron! You know what? You lose one baby, am I right? I'm okay with this as a grown-up. I'm a dumber person than I thought I was growing up. I'm okay with that. I think we all are a little bit dumber than we thought we were when we were kids. I'm not saying you're dumb, I'm saying you're dumber, right? When you were a kid, you're like, anything's possible. And then you're growing up, you're like, like 10 things were possible, and I think I got 6 of them. 6 out of 10's not bad. Like, my mom told me I could be president when I grew up. She's like, you can be president. Well, guess what, Mom? About a month ago, I walked into a shut screen door. You're wrong. That's not gonna happen. You don't come back from that one like, whoa, these are very difficult, these screen doors. I mean, come on, am I right? Anyone could have done that. The worst part was I was carrying a bowl of guacamole, spilled it on myself, and then tried to still eat it off my chest with chips. Like, it's good, it's still good. Still, I'm serving it to people. Excuse me, fine sir, would you like some guacamole? Best to get it on it quickly, it's going to turn brown soon. No, I'm okay with that, just a little dumber. We all do dumb stuff. Embrace it, it's funny, laugh at it. Everyone in this room does something dumb. We all do the same dumb thing, all right? Everybody, every time your cell phone loses reception, your instinct to try to help your phone find a signal again from a satellite is stupid. You're like, oh my God, I have no sticks. Is that helping you? How about over here, 3 feet to the side? Am I driving the car too fast? Hey, put that tinfoil hat back on my dog. That is my reception booster. I don't know how this technology works at all. The other day, my phone lost reception. I looked at it like disappointed and then shook it. I shook a cell phone like it fell asleep. Like it nodded off, like, I'll get right back on that Snapchat you're working on. I'm sorry about that. Just took a little nap. A lot of data coming through this. Exhausting. I was 2 seconds away from blowing in the back end of it like an old Nintendo game. Just. Did that fix your phone? It fixed Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Did that work? I don't know how any of this technology works. Just embrace it. We're dumb. Like I tried to send a sexy picture to a woman that I was with once. That's bad. Don't do that. Not a gross one. Just a nice, shirtless picture in my bathroom mirror. After 957,000 push-ups, and I was like cutting weight like a wrestler for 4 days. Here's the problem with that. Ladies are too perceptive. They're smarter than men. We're dumb. They look at all the things in the picture. They're not even looking at you. They look at every little detail. I sent her a picture just like this in a mirror, and she writes back, "You don't have any toilet paper on your roll, and you don't even have a shower curtain." Yeah, I have a shower curtain. Like, you have the plastic one, but you need the cloth one on the outside of the mat. Matches the mats and towels that you don't have. And there's toothpaste spatters on your mirror. What about the push-ups? You can admit it, we're all just a little bit dumb, you know? Like, men, don't even try to argue with women. That's never gonna happen. We're too dumb to argue with women. Women are too smart. We're just dumb. Like, a man arguing with a woman is like going to battle a chess grandmaster and we brought Connect 4 to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're already in checkmate, right? Like, we lose arguments we're not even sure we're in. Like, every single day we wake up like, gonna get in trouble, just don't know when it's gonna happen. Who's excited? Like, one time I walked out of the kitchen and my lady was like, "Yup, knew it." What did you know? How did I screw that up? I walked in, I walked out. Am I walking weird? She's like, "I knew it. I knew you weren't going to unload the dishwasher." Are there even dishes in it? I don't know, but you don't either because you didn't bother to check. I win. Dang it! How are you so good at this? The one that made me the craziest, this happens to every man in here. This happened to every single guy at some point in time in your life. You walk into a grocery store with a woman, they just throw their purse in the cart and walk off. And now that's your purse. You gotta watch that purse. How rude and presumptuous, as if I don't have important things to do right now. Right? I gotta watch the purse. What if I wanna walk around? Get stuff done. I don't know. What if I want to walk around and just go look at the fruit snacks and the bagel bites and other things I used to buy when I was really happy? You know what I mean? Like, what if I want to do that? just walk down the cereal aisle and touch every single box. You know what I mean? Just touch them all. Oh, Fruity Pebbles, we had a good run, didn't we? Whoa! Just walk into the freezer pizza section, open the door, just waft the cold air at me. Bask in the cold air from the stuffed crust DiGiorno's. Oh, God, it feels so good. Yeah, important things. It drove me crazy. Made me crazy because she kept checking up on me to see if I was watching the purse. That made me crazy. She'd be like, are you watching my purse? Yeah, right there. See it. I'm 4 feet away. I see your purse. No, are you watching my? Yes, I'm watching it. And you know what? At this point, I dare someone take a shot at this purse. Because you made me take one overpriced kickboxing class, and I kind of want to see if it works. That's what I want to see. If my $90 is worth the skills, I'm baiting people. I'm like 6 feet away. I'm like, try it. I dare you. Somebody take a shot at that purse. I can hear her voice. It's driving me crazy on the other aisle over. It's like, babe. What? Babe. Baby, you watching me? Yes, Yes! Babe, are you watching my? Yes, I'm watching you! I look over, her purse is now gone. Her purse is gone! I start panicking. I'm getting neck sweat. I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna plan my own death. She doesn't win this argument. Right? She comes walking around the corner of the aisle, holding her purse above her head. She goes, you are not watching my purse. I stole my own purse. What? You can't steal your own purse? That's an inside job. What are you doing? See, I walked right up to the cart, and I took my own purse. I'm like, yeah, because you have security clearance. What are you talking about? I had a perimeter set up, and you had access. God, it made me crazy. Because that's a long ways to go to win an argument right there. Set up, you know what I mean? And she wanted to have kids at the time. That would have gone poorly. What if I'm watching the kids at the park? Are you watching? Yes, I'm watching the kids. Yeah. Are you watching? Yes. And she's like, ski mask. You are not watching our kids. I abducted our own kids. They are tied up in a van with duct tape over their mouths. I won this argument. It's okay, embrace your dumbness. Being clumsy, that'll make you feel dumb right there. Being clumsy. Raise your hand if you're clumsy. Actually, don't, you'll poke an eye out. Probably your own, don't do that. Oh. Like, no, that show was going great until that happened. You know why being clumsy makes you feel dumb? Because you haven't mastered basic human movement yet. And you've only been working on that since you were born. Come on, lay off me. Just kidding. I do clumsy stuff all the time. Clumsy, stupid stuff all the time. One day I had the worst grocery store experience of my entire life. First of all, I walk up to a door that I thought was an automatically opening door. Because we live in America. And what am I gonna do that on my own? I'm not gonna tear a rotator cuff getting in here, come on. Go ice my shoulder, bag of ice. So I walk up to the door, and about 8 feet away from it, I just stop. Hello, open for me. This door is a piece of junk. Then I start inching forward, like slow. I want to find out the exact point at which the sensors go off. I'm like making unnecessary movements, like a bunch of jazz hands. Hello. Walking all the way up to the door. I get all the way up to the glass. Standing like this, nose to the glass. And I'm like, what a piece of junk. Woman comes up to the other side of the door, and I'm like, we're in this weird standoff. And I'm like, door's broken! Stuck in there, probably gonna die. Kidding, I'll go get help. She goes, pull, moron! Oh, pull. I struggle reading banner form 4-letter words. Tricky. Such a dumb thing. Then in the store that day, I did the dumbest, clumsiest thing I've ever done in my entire life, right? I was in the frozen waffle section, grabbing a box of waffles, because I'm an adult and I gotta cook dinner. It's my night. Pulling a box of waffles off the shelf, elbow an old woman right in the face, and she went down hard. Because I don't know if you know this, but old ladies can't take a punch, like, at all. It's an awful thing to say. They're really bad at it. She went down so hard, I was like, did you bet on this fight? Who took this? Come on, we're in the first aisle. felt terrible. I did that joke the other night. Some guy just goes, "Did you leave her there?" Yeah, that's what I did. I elbowed an old woman, knocked her to the ground, and then walked off. And was like, "No one help her, that's called natural selection. Nobody help her." No, get off, we're stronger as a people now, trust me. That's how Darwinism works. Trust me, next time this old lady's in the frozen waffles section, she's bringing her A game. Elbows out, triple threat. Plus I was like, "Leg on my egos, lady, I saw you looking in my box, come on." Of course I helped her up. Oh my God, it's the worst day of my life. Because she was the cutest, oldest woman like ever made in the history of old people. Like I helped her up and she goes, "Why did you do that?" Ah, how much worse did this just get right now? She thinks I did it on purpose. Like she wants to know a reason. I didn't even answer that question. Like, "Oh, I can't. Don't you? Yeah, okay, all right. Next time you walk on a bingo tab, this happens again, okay? I'm here to collect 75 cents. I'm not leaving without it." I don't even know what to say to that. She's just like, why did you do that? I don't know what I said to this poor old woman. Because I kind of blacked out during the whole experience. But I'll tell you how it felt. "I'm sorry! I'm a monster!" I just ran off knocking people over, throwing shopping carts. "I pet animals too hard, How does this door work?" I don't mind it. I do dumb stuff all the time. I thought I handled this interaction correctly, and apparently I did not. I was walking on the street, guy across the street yells this at me, and I thought I handled it pretty good. He goes, "Yo, man, you straight?" "Yes." "But thanks for asking, that feels nice to be noticed." You know what I mean? That felt kind of nice. I was like, "Woo, yeah," walked up, "Thought I look good in these jeans today." A little swagger in my step. Simple miscommunication, I'm putting the vibe out, I can't help it. Then he goes, "No, are you straight?" "Pretty sure I just answered that question, sir. And now you're getting a bit pushy, and I'm not a piece of meat." Ladies, I know what you go through, these men are monsters. And then he goes, "No, are you straight?" I was like, "I guess. I have no idea what you're asking me right now." And he goes, "Crack, fool! You want crack? Wow, no crack, no." No crack, and hey, maybe you should get a better sales pitch. How about that? I don't remember. I didn't go to business school, but I'm pretty sure one technique isn't ask twice and then lose your mind on somebody. Oh, they'll buy something. But then I thought that sales pitch would actually work, kind of, right? Just to snap like that on somebody. Oh, they'll buy something just to get you to go away from them. Like you're looking at used cars, like, "Hey, would you like to get a Ford Fiesta?" "Nah, I'm not in the Fiesta. How about the Focus?" "No." "I have your family tied up in the back." "You know what? Let's talk numbers." Which family members? Let's talk there, and then we'll negotiate from there. There's some I wouldn't mind getting rid of, okay? They ain't worth a Fiesta, I'll tell you that much. I think I get the dumbness from my mom, to be honest. I don't mean that in a bad way. Just like she's funny. Like she had a flip phone forever. I don't know if anyone in here has a flip phone, or if you know someone with a flip phone still, rocking that flip phone, holding on to it. Here's a PSA for you. My mom had to upgrade from a flip phone to an iPhone because she lost her flip phone charger. Oh yeah, that is game over for your flip phone. I don't know if you know that. They are not making Razor phone replacement USB plugs. You can't roll into a Nokia like, upgrade? No, not today. Just need to charge this Nokia real quick because I want to check my snake score. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty good with the T9. I want to show off right now. So we got her an iPhone. She loves iPhones. She loves apps, which she calls applications, which is absolutely adorable, right? And this is a real conversation I had with my mother about 2 months ago. She calls me up, she goes, "Hey, Bri, what's this Tinder application everyone's talking about?" Yeah, oh no is right. Now, if you don't know what Tinder is, it means you're a better human being than everybody else. And it's an app that geolocates you based on where you're at on the planet and then tells you based on proximity, who is super creepy and wants to hook up with you. That's what it tells you. And my mother is a 64-year-old single woman who lives alone on an island in the woods and knows all her neighbors. So for her, Tinder's not even a hookup app at all. It's what we would call a murderer locator. That's all it is. She's just looking for creeps. It's a security system, right? So she is like, Bri, what's Tinder? And I'm like, oh, you want to know what Tinder is, Mom? I'll tell you exactly what Tinder is. Tinder means someone's going back to a flip phone. How does that feel? We are not playing this game. She goes, stop it, Brian. Stop treating me like an old geezer right now. I don't like it. It's disrespectful. What is it? Is it a dating application? I mean, technically, it's like way easier than that. And she goes, oh, you mean like Craigslist? No, someone just lost her computer privileges altogether. How does that feel? We are not playing this game anymore, you creep. Just don't mind it, man. It makes me laugh to do dumb things. Like I took a yoga class. I don't know if any of these fellas in here, you guys look like a yoga crowd to me. Any of you fellas take yoga? Here's a little bit of a PSA for you, okay? Yoga can be a little dangerous for the dudes. Here's why. I came out of a yoga class feeling too good. I felt confident, I felt tough. I felt, in my heart, like I just learned how to do karate. And yoga is not karate at all. That is not the same thing. Do you see where that could be dangerous? Walking out of a yoga studio with a karate attitude. Yoga skills to back that up. What happens if someone tries to mug me right after yoga? I'm like, woo, all right. You want to try? Oh, all right, this is the worst day of your life. You want my wallet? Well, you asked for this to happen. Yeah, your move, cowboy, huh? Take your best shot. Why does everybody run when I try to fight him? All right, I gotta go. You guys are great people. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.